What is up, everyone? My name is Tube, and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be ranking all of the new forms within Pokemon Legends Arceus. By now, I've seen all of them, and I have all of my opinions on them, so I'm going to be ranking them since everyone else is doing that. And I was going to do the ones for the things like the Alolan and the Galarian forms, but I can't find a good one. So we're going to go through all of the shiny Pokemon and all of the Hisuian forms and evolutions, and I'm going to count down which are the best. Starting from Perfection, Amazing, Neutral, I dislike it, and God's mistakes. So we're going to start off with Growlithe, starting off strong. Personally, I really like Growlithe. I don't have any issues with it. I love Growlithe, it's adorable, and I had a Growlithe on my team for a little bit, so I'm a little biased. However, Growlithe shiny, I'm a little bit neutral on. I think they could have done a little bit more than just making it shiny just exactly the same as its original one, because I think for a lot of these, they should have done that. Arcanine is amazing too. It has a lot of moves that the good damaging moves are terrible with accuracy, but that doesn't mean I dislike it, and I actually prefer it over the original. And the same thing with Shiny Arcanine is just, I wish it could be better. They look good. I would like a Shiny Arcanine in the playthrough or in my save file, but I'm not going to be hunting for one. That's not my priority. Hisuian Voltorb. Hisuian Voltorb is actually one that I really like, so it's going in amazing, and its shiny form is also going into amazing. I really love both of these, and it's like, it's not one that I like. I like the shiny. I even have the shiny. I found it randomly, and I like the black. I like that it's different, and the Voltorb is so cute and adorable. I might move it up to perfection when towards the end. Electrode and its shiny are both going in neutral. I like it. I prefer Voltor better. It looks a lot better, and I get that they're doing the reverse, where Electrode's the angry one and Voltor's a happy one. But I don't know. I think it's a good design. I just don't like it that as much. I don't like it as much as Voltorb. Okay, Typhlosion is going in amazing. I picked the Decidueye. You all know this if you saw the channel, if you saw the actual playthrough, that is. And I actually ended up finding a Typhlosion in one of the mass outbreaks. I like Typhlosion. I like it better than the original. That's kind of what the amazing tier is for. And I really like it. I like the flames on it. Its shiny, however, could be really good. Its shiny could have been like maybe black. It could have been red like the original. It could have been like white. It could have been green, whatever. They also could have changed the fire to make it look better, but I don't know why they didn't change. They could have changed more, is what I wanted, but they just kept it the same with purple fire. If I had a shiny Typhlosion, I wouldn't be mad about it, but I wish that they changed more. Shiny Quillfish immediately goes into amazing, and so does its shiny. I prefer Quillfish over the original Quillfish. That's not even a question you have to ask me. The normal Quillfish is so stupid. This one has cooler colors, an evolution, a signature move. What is there not to like about it? Its shiny is also really cool, and I like the white contrast with the black. And I would actually like a shiny Quillfish. I could get my hands on one. Sneasel is going into amazing. I like Sneasel. It technically comes from Johto, so I can see why I had a Hisuian regional variant. But its shiny goes into perfection. Its shiny is perfect. I love it. I want to find one. I'm not going to evolve it into Sneasler, and I will actually find one. Sneasel, I don't like the poison fighting type. They kind of tossed around the fighting type a little too much in this generation, kind of like in Gen 8. And I really wish that this was like poison ice type, or Lilligant is like grass fairy. But we'll get to that in a sec. Sneasel, I like it. It's shiny 10 times better. Dialga is actually also going to go in amazing because at first I didn't really like Dialga. I thought Dialga looked weird, but I preferred it over Palkia. But after using it in game and actually like battling with it, I really like Dialga. Its shiny form, however, is going to go into neutral. I think I like the shiny form. Out of all the shinies in neutral as of now, it is my favorite. But I really wish they could have changed more on it. And that's my only complaint about it. But I do like it. Palkia is going into neutral. It's grown on me more than I thought it would, and actually after using it, I like it. I just wish that it wasn't a horse. If you changed the back legs, it probably would have been in the same tier as the Yalga, or maybe it would have just been high neutral. Its shiny form, however, is going into God's mistakes. It looks too much like the original. I get that shiny Palkia has never looked super cool, but this was its origin form. You could have done a lot more. You could have made its things more red. If it was more red, then it would have went into a dislike because it's just too similar. But I don't like it. I don't like it shiny. Samrod is going immediately into perfection. Its shiny form is going into amazing. I really like Shiny. So I really like Samrod. I like his color scheme in this one. I like his move. He gets splinters. It's a dark type. Way better than the regular Samurott, although I kind of like Samurott a little more. I don't really know which one I like better, but I do like the Samurott. Only reason I don't like Typhlosion is because without its spikes, it looks really weird. Lilligant is going into neutral, same thing as its shiny. Its shiny again could have changed more, and I actually really like Lilligant. Everyone's been saying Leavanny, but I don't actually hate Lilligant. I think it actually looks better than the original in some cases. It's just the face is what gets me. I like the fact that they made it into a dancer and they actually made it somewhat menacing. And I like that they did that. I respect them. They made Lilligant actually usable and actually very viable. Basculin is going into neutral while its shiny goes into dislike. I actually like this Basculin probably more than the ones we have in the ancient and modern times, although I do like the color scheme in the originals more. Well, I like the design on this one better. Um, it's shiny again, same thing. It's like the originals. It's supposed to be different, and it's shiny. I don't know. It's shiny. It's supposed to be similar but different, and it's just too similar. Zorua and its shiny form are immediately going into S tier. I hunted for the shiny Zorua. It is one of my favorite shinies that I've ever introduced, except one that's coming up. And I don't know. I really like shiny Zorua and Zorua in general. Zoroark 2 going into this. I'm neutral on the Zoroark, and I'll explain why in a sec. I think the blue looks really good on the shiny Zorua, especially the gray. And Zoroark itself is really overpowered and good. It's shiny on the other hand. I know a lot of people like it, and I don't hate it. Like, I think it's good, but I don't prefer it over the original. I know that it becomes blue to purple, but I really wish that they stuck to the blue on this one, because it just would have looked really cool. Braviary is neutral. I don't really like the new. I mean, I kind of prefer the old Braviary because it was just more recognizable. But I do like this Braviary. I love that they gave it the psychic typing, and I think for a flying Pokemon, it is pretty cool. I don't know if I prefer it over the original one. They're kind of the same, but if you want to use one for competitive, I suggest a new one. But if you want to use one for like physical attacks, use the old one. The shiny form, however, is perfection. I saw this thing and I fell in love with it. I'm still trying to find one. And one of these days, I'm going to find one. One of these days. One of these days. I think it's cool. I love the fact that they made it all black and they changed the purple to blue. It's simple, but it looks really good. Avalugg is amazing. Its shiny form is neutral. Although I actually have a shiny Avalugg, I just don't prefer it. Like, I like the shiny more than... I don't know if I like the shiny more than the original Avalugg. They're kind of the same. But I do like Avalugg's design. The first time I saw it, I was like, what is that? And I don't know what the whole white stuff is on it. I think that's supposed to be like powdered snow or some kind of snow from what I've heard. But I don't know. I like the fact that he looks recognizable like the original Avalugg. But he's rocky and has a little bit of like, I don't know if that's magma or just like some kind of different rock. I like him. The shiny form, I wish they changed more, like maybe giving the ice a different color or changing more of the rock. But I still like the shiny, probably as much as the original Avalugg. Unlike this Avalugg, not the original, but I do prefer this one in terms of color scheme, if I'm being honest, and the shiny form could have just changed more. Sliggoo is going into amazing. It rolls around in its shell and has like a little derpy face, and it also like sleeps in its shell. It's amazing. Its shiny form is going into neutral because I really wish I like the fact that they made its shell brown and they made it a little bit more magenta and its eyes were brown. They changed a little bit. I just wish that I kept the shinies of the original because I think those would have worked really well with the brown, or at least would have looked better than what we had. It's kind of the same for Goodra, honestly. I just wish that it changed more than just the shell. Because I would like a shiny Sliggoo / Goodra. I wish it kept the yellow. Decidueye, this is an easy one. It's going straight into S tier, both of them. I love Decidueye. I love its color scheme. They made it like autumn themed with red and brown. It's a fighting type. It does triple arrows. It can lower their defense and have you have a higher chance of getting a critical move. Really overpowered because if you lower their defenses and get a critical hit stab move, it's over. The shiny form, I didn't really like it at first, but it's grown on me a lot. And I really would like to have a shiny Decidueye in the game if I can. It's based on the original colors, but they changed the colors slightly to make them a little bit more darker and warmer. I love it. Weirdeer is going into neutral. Its shiny is going into neutral as well. I liked Weirdeer more than regular Stantler. That's just a given at that point. Again, I don't really. It's not the fact that I don't like Weird Deer. It's just the fact that compared to a lot of other stuff, it's not that good. Now, if you want to use Weird Deer in your playthrough, and if I ever replay through the game, because I do that sometimes, I would have a Weird Deer and probably a Sneasler, but I don't prefer Weird Deer over the ones that we got. Cleavor and its okay. Cleavor is going to S tier, and its shiny is going into A. I use Cleavor. I think it's way better than Scizor. A Stone Axe having like a status of condition happen afterwards. Plus, is like a actual good rock move that does a lot of damage and has a good accuracy is always welcome. It's shiny form, although I am going to get a shiny Cleavor. I have not had the shiny form grow on me because I haven't used it. But I will be getting a shiny Cleavor because I have a shiny Scyther. I actually got that earlier today. And I do like the shiny. A lot better than the ones from the previous ones, but I do like it. Sneasler is going into A, while its shiny form is going into neutral. I really wish that they kept the original color scheme with the whole bluish green going on and the yellow as like the claws and the hair, which they didn't keep the claws and the hair yellow. They just made everything else yellow, which I really wish that they didn't because I actually like Sneaslers. I like Sneasler shiny and I like regular Sneasler, and I feel like if you plop their shiny forms on Sneasler, it could have been in perfection as well. I like Sneasler as a Pokemon. I don't know if I prefer it over Weavile, but as its own Pokemon, I would. Next up is the new Genie, which I saw today, even though I saw the leaks, and it's going into neutral. The shiny form is going into neutral. I'm putting that amazing, and I'm putting that neutral. Let me explain my reasoning. I like the new Genie. I think it's cool. It controls spring, so it has kind of a grassy kind of feel to it. I like it. I don't despise it again. I think it's really cool. Its shiny form matches what the original ones were. And you know what? You're going to go up to amazing. Now, you're going to stay. Now, I don't know. Its shiny form is in line. It kind of reverses the colors a little bit, which I think the Genie's shinies could do a little bit of working on because they're very similar. But I prefer its Starion form, if that's how you pronounce it, or whatever it's called. It's a turtle with a snake tail, and its shiny form looks good on the turtle and changes and is a lot more recognizable than the one on Enamorus, or regular Enamorus. I like the turtle. I don't despise it. If I kept the other tiers, because I got rid of a few of them, it would have been in the in-between. Overquill. Amazing. It's shiny. Amazing. Overquill, first of all, as everyone has said, is just such a cool name. Overquill is one of the coolest Pokemon names and is literally like on par as one of the best names I've heard from a Pokemon. I love it. I love Overquill. Although I don't prefer it over like I kind of prefer normal Quillfish, but as its own Pokemon, Overquill is awesome. Same thing with the shiny form. Quillfish I think just looks better visually because it's smaller and less excessive, but I like it. Shiny Basculegion is gonna go in amazing. It's shiny. I mean, regular Basculegion. Shiny form is gonna go in neutral. This is gonna go in neutral, and this is gonna go in amazing. I like the Red Basculegion. If they gave us the white one, this probably would have been flipped. But I do like the shiny yellow versus the regular white. And although the white one is cool, I kind of wish that they had the red Basculin in it. So that way it would evolve naturally, and then the white one would evolve into the white one. I always thought the female thing was weird because like, how do I get a red Basculin? I realized you can't get a red Basculin. And I feel like if they had a blue Basculin and a blue Basculegion, the shiny form would be like freaking, I don't know, pink or something. And I really wish there was a blue Basculegion so I could compare the three. Red, white, blue, America's colors. And then you could have the shiny be pink or black or something like that. I don't know. I really prefer the yellow with the green versus the white with the green. And the purple with the green just looks kind of weird. The last Pokemon is Ursaluna, and I'm kind of neutral on Ursaluna. Same with the other ones. I like Ursaluna. I prefer it over the original. It's just there's something about it that strikes me as amazing, but I don't actually despise it. Like, I actually really like Ursaluna. If I ever do a playthrough of the game, I'll probably have an Ursaluna on my team. Shiny form, way better than the original. It would be in the in-between tier, and that's pretty much all I can say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just going to be a little simpler tier list, and this is pretty much my thoughts on the game itself and on the Pokemon. A lot of them are really good, but I have mixed feelings on all of them. Everything in perfection I just think is perfect. Everything in amazing or neutral has some kind of issue with it that I wish they changed. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, share the video, defend, and subscribe for more as we tackle the rest of Legends Arceus. I'll see you next time.